Chicago's mayoral runoff is tomorrow, and it's a tight race between progressive Brandon Johnson and conservative Democrat, you got it right, Paul Vallas. First, a quick recap of what's happening and about the candidates. The two candidates to emerge from February's nonpartisan primary, Brandon Johnson and Paul Vallas, are both Democrats, but offer a genuine, if not necessary, salubrious choice. Hope I pronounced that damn word right. Y'all know sometimes, maybe I didn't, but forgive a sister. Mr. Vallas, 69, is an educational bureaucrat who has run school systems in Chicago and elsewhere. Mr. Johnson, 47, is a former public school teacher who has been one of 17 members of the Cook County Board of Commissioners. Mr. Vallas has positioned himself as intensely practical. Ooh, Lord, when y'all start hearing these damn Democrats talking about practical over having a vision that provides provision for the people, we in trouble. That's your sign right there that ain't the right person. Mr. Johnson has positioned himself as an unflinching progressive. If elected, Mr. Vallas pledges to increase the police presence in crime-ridden communities. I hope he has some plans to do other things than increase the police presence. Lead that up, team, because police presence is one thing, but trying to get the police to be the social worker and all those other things that need to happen in the community to make it whole. This ain't about having more police and more guns, all right? Because if that was the solution, then hell, we should be flying mighty fine, mighty high in America, but that ain't the damn solution. But that's it. He has the support of the police union. Of course he does. Mr. Johnson claims that his major investment won't be in cops, but in people, by which he means programs. He has the support of the teachers union. Johnson has the backing of many prominent Democratic politicians, including Senator Bernie Sanders. Right now is literally a nail-biting race. It's a statistical dead heat. Latest polls show Chicago mayoral race in a dead heat as candidates make final pitches. Meanwhile, Paul Vallas is getting some financial help from a certain former education secretary. DeVos, her Tide PAC sends $60,000 in support of Chicago school privateer Paul Vallas. The Illinois Federation of Children PAC, which is bankrolled by the DeVos-backed American Federation for Children Action Fund, recently spent almost $60,000 on digital media supporting Vallas, according to new campaign finance disclosures. Thank you, Common Dreams. Thank you, Jake Johnson. The American Federation for Children board includes infamous political figures such as former Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker and former Senator Joe Lieberman, both of whom are outspoken supporters of school privatization. The Illinois Families for Public Schools were quick to recognize the dangers of DeVos' influence in the race, and it is, in fact, dangerous. If she's on the other guy's side, you gotta look twice, maybe 3 times at this fella. DeVos has not endorsed Vallas. Vallas' education plans for Chicago school systems are directly aligned with the DeVos agenda of school privatization. One she supported as Secretary of Education, shouldn't have never been a Secretary of Education, but I digress. And promotes through her national network of advocacy organizations and PACs, defunding and dismantling public school systems and redirecting public funds via programs like vouchers to private schools. What's going on in Chicago is really another example of big corrupt money thrown into politics. Trust me, I've understood it, both personally and also for candidates that I've supported over the years. Jackson, your thoughts?
It's just really amazing how, with the wealth gap, the people who got money to do stuff like this, it really is not a big deal to them. They just throw tens of thousands, millions of dollars at X, Y, and Z to reshape the country in ways that they really won't feel. It's really goofy that Betsy DeVos, why did you really want to be education secretary? And why are you even in this space? She just kind of comes off like a bored rich woman who just wants to have some kind of purpose in her life and, never worked in a public school, never had any experience in that area whatsoever, but she's so passionate about charter schools. And it's why? You know what I'm saying? Where is all this conviction coming from? Money. Right. Just other than that. Yeah. So it's really just, and again, unfortunately, the wealthiest people in this country who could just bankroll the government, they're just bored. And everything that they're giving themselves more of, they don't need more of it. They're not becoming more happy or more fulfilled by taking less away from everybody else. But yeah, I mean, just Betsy DeVos, the fact that she was the education secretary is really just an indictment on how corrupt our system is.
It really, really is. Her and so many others. It's not just her. We can look at a whole bunch of cabinet secretaries, even some, right now in the Biden cabinet too. It's the same absolute thing. So you guys, tomorrow is the day. We will see if the progressive beats over the corporate Dem tomorrow. Chi-Town, get out there to vote. If you all have family members in Chi-Town, please encourage them to get out there to vote.